Hello everyone. Today we are going to see arrays and some of the methods of arrays. So array is nothing but a collection of objects. I will just print this array of nums. So see, it will always have an index number starting with 0. So at 0 index you have the value 1, first index you have second value, and 2 index you have third value. It always starts with 0. If I want to access any one value, then I will write square brackets array name, that is num, square bracket, and the index value. So if I want to print 3, its index value is 2, right? So now it is giving me a single value. If I give 0, it will show 1 first value. So this is how you access it. We'll see some important functions of array. First one being for each. For each is nothing but for each item of element. These are nothing but called items. Elements. So not items, sorry, elements. So for each element of that num, it will perform that action, block of code, whatever you write in for each. So for each accepts arguments. For each is a function and it accepts the argument function as an argument. Okay. So here I will pass one item which will take nothing but your element, each element of your array. Each element of your array will be printed here, which I am taking. So these elements one by one I am taking as item. You can give anything here, x, y, z, anything, doesn't matter. Okay. So console.log x, let's check it. So see, one by one it has printed. So whether you take it as x or if you write item, anything, it is just nothing but just your element that is being coming over here. Okay. So any block of code you can do here. If I want to see, I want to multiply every item with second 2 number, and then I want to show it. So it will take each item of the element and it will multiply it with 2 and show me the result. So this is what you can do with your for each method. Next method is map. So map will make a new array. For example, I want to square the value of each element and I want to store it in a new element called square. So I have squares. So what I will do, to the existing element, existing array, I will use the map method, and map method also accepts function as an argument. So here I will pass x and here I will say x star x. So it will perform, it will square up each element and add it in the array square and will show us the result. We'll make a new array. Each element will be added one by one into square and make as an array. So see, we got a new, we have printed console.log we have done for squares. So it is a new array, okay, which is storing the square of my previous array, which is numbers. Now what if I want to make a new array which is having only odd numbers? Here it will have only odd number array I want to put. So what I can do, I will use filter method. So I will make a new array odd, and to the existing array I will put up the method filter. Filter also accepts to function as a argument. Function we will be having will be seeing separately in separate video, so don't worry if you don't know it. We'll see what function is. For now you can just say that inside parenthesis, if we are giving parenthesis, that means it's a function. So inside function there is one more function. So here I will check a condition, and this condition will be checked for each and every element of your array. So I will check if x mod 2 is not equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, that means it is odd, right? So if the element of the array is meeting this condition, then only it will be added in your new array, or else it will not be added. So simple. It is just filtering the data based on the condition that is being given in the filter. So let's check if we are getting the odd values. So see, in odd array we have all odd values. Then the last one is reduce. So what reduce will always give you only one value. It will not return an array like here, or like here multiple values we got. Here we got a new array in filter and map. Here it will give me only one value. If I want to do the sum of all this array, all the elements of this array, and show it as one value, it will return one value, right? So I will use reduce on that array. So reduce also takes one argument, and one more argument you have to pass. So here for example, we are initiating a number with 0, and then we are adding our element into that. Okay, so this is the method. We have to tell her that add this, so it has to be added one by one to something. So that something is nothing but a variable that we are taking I, and its value initiating, we are initiating with the second argument of this reduce with 0. Okay, you can give it 1 also, but since I want sum of it, I will give 0. So return I plus x. So it will return this, and it will, like a loop, it will run for till the end of the element. Till the last element is being added, it will continue executing this block of code till then. And at the end, it will give us only one value. Sorry, I need to console. So we'll print sum and see we got the value 15. So reduce will return only one value. So these are some of the important methods of array that you should know. Very, very important one. Apart from that, we have some other methods as well, like toString method. ToString method will convert your array into string. See double quotes, that means it is being converted into string. If you want to remove an element, the last element, then the pop method will remove the last element from your array. So if you check nums now, see it nums now is fifth pi, it has removed. We had 5 here, right? So it has removed 5 and only 4 values are there now. If I run it once more, then it will remove the last value 4, which is now 4. So now my nums will be having only 3 values. Same way, if you want to push something or add something, then you can use push method. And in the argument, you will give what you want to add. For example, I want to add 4. So previously my nums was having only 3 values. Now it has the 4th value. So the last one will be concat one. If I have two arrays. In one I have the 4 values and one more I am creating with 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I want to add these two arrays into one array. I want to have one array which will have all the numbers. The first one which are present in the first array as well as the second array. So I will make a new array numbers, and to my one array I will concat the second one, or vice versa. Concat num2. So now it is giving me only one array which has the values of first array as well as the second array. So it is doing nothing but concatenating the two arrays and giving you one array. So these are some of the important methods of arrays.